Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Selin. How you guys doing? Thank you for joining me today. Coming up to you with a foundation highlights and contour routine like I promised on my other video. At the beginning of the year, I always love to film something like this, and since I was not around, we are staying in March. I believe that I still have a little bit time to do that. Really loving the way it turned out too. Of course, I switch up a little bit technique, the way I used to contour, the way I used to highlight. I'm a makeup junkie, okay? I love to switch my technique every now and then, and it works for me perfectly. And know the kind of shape of face that you have. I have a round face. This is how I highlight my round face. I hope it's going to help for someone out there. By me knowing that, just let me know in the comment section below your thoughts, what you think, if it was helpful. All the products I use, guys, are going to be listed down below, and as well I'm going to be showing you on the screen. If you mix anything, please feel free to leave a comment and let me know what you think. If you have any request video, please do let me know. You can ask me any question. I'm open for you guys, okay? I don't bite, like I always say. Thank you guys. Without any further ado, just enjoy this video as we always do. Don't forget to do you. Stay pretty and stay blessed, and I will see you all in my next video. Take care, ciao. So my face is super moisturized already, and right now I'm just going to go straight ahead and prime my face. Oh, you guys know I'm going to be taking the Olay Skincare Truth Serum, this one right here. For at the moment, this is a must. I had to use this. I'm going to apply that on my T-zone, on my nose, and my cheekbone. I don't need it in any other area. I just like the smell of this serum. So for the next serum, of course, you guys know I'm going to be taking the Judith Williams serum. A lot, but 2 serum, it's good. The reason why I'm using 2 serum is to keep my face moisturized under the foundation. This is too dry, and it's not really moisturized, and it's not really primed. It can be that your foundation is breaking out at the end of the day, so I don't want that. That is why I'm using it. Primer, which is a Fenty Beauty True Matte Profile Mattifying Primer. To shake it first, and I'm going to apply just 1-2 pump. We are good to go. I don't need too much to make my foundation. It's going to make my foundation lay properly on my skin. In case I'm looking this direction, this is the place I placed my mirror today. Wow, yes, we are good. Do with that at the moment the Too Faced mattifying setting spray. For that, I'm just going to shake it firstly, and so I'm going to be taking my Technique sponge, kind of blending into my skin properly. So with the foundation I'm going to be using today, I don't need to powder my face before. What I mean by that, I don't need to use a setting powder before, because this foundation is already at least a little bit matte. The foundation I'm going to be using today is the Nars Radiant Longwear foundation, and in the shade Caracas. Is the brush I'm going to use to apply my foundation. I'm going to be taking this Zoeva Definer Buffer. I have this foundation brush for ages. I didn't know, so I was just digging into my. I normally use it. It has this kind of scothy shape, infect-ish. So yeah, and it's a little bit too small for my liking to apply my foundation. So I'm just going to shake my foundation, and I'm going to apply just 1 pump. Like so. This foundation, as you can see, super thick, so I'm going to be needing 2 pumps for one side of my face. So just dabbing into your skin. Okay, you can also use a beauty blender, depends on what works for you. For mine, I do love to switch my technique every now and then. Just say do what works for you, okay? Don't do Selin, okay? Just do it both. Without our sponge we are not done, so I'm just going to do extra finish. The reason why I always like to use sponge is going to take the excess away, and at the same time it's going to make my face look well blended, like an airbrush look. So as you can see now, yeah, I'm loving this foundation. This is a foundation I've been using when I was not filming a tutorial on my channel, so I'm still loving it. After the foundation, I do love to set my face before. Normally it's not needed when I apply this foundation, but I'm going to do it for the sake of this video. I'm going to be taking the MAC Real Skin Finish in Dark Deep. So yeah, and to buff in the powder on my face, I'm going to be using the Morphe buffer brush. I always like to set my face before going in with a highlight and contour, because I have a oil combination skin, which is very bearable. It's not over oil, but I just love to do this because I love the finish when I apply face powder before a highlight. It kind of blends fastly, for my opinion, without my face is not too shiny. So highlights for concealer, I'm going to be using 2 concealer today, and the first one is Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Medium Dark, and to top it, to give it extra brightening, I'm going to be taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and then the shade of this one is in Tan Sand with the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. So yeah. So when I'm highlighting, I don't over highlight anymore. Like I said on my previous video, I just apply it in the area that I know I need it, and that is my forehead, my inner corner, and my bridge of my nose, my cupid's bone, and under my chin. Highlighting my face according to the shape of my face. You know, I have a round face, so for me not to have super large face, this is how I highlight. Okay, and I'm going to let that sit for a couple of minutes. With that, is going to give me extra coverage. Using the Makeup Revolution foundation stick in the shade F16. You guys know I can't do without this. So, yeah. The reason why you need to contour, and the reason why is going to differentiate your face. It's going to give your face extra shadow. It's not going to, your face is not going to look just one. So yes. And sometimes I do love to contour under my lips and under my chin, as the tip of my brow, right there. I'm going to spray my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Of course, this is also oil control spray, but still, I still have that feeling that this is not really 100% oil control or mattifying, what do you call it. It kind of brings back the glow to my face. It's not taking the glow away. It's not making my face too matte. It's bringing back the glow. That is why I love to use a setting spray. In my contour, guys, I'm going to be taking this MAC Scutter brush, and this one is in 125 SE brush. This brush, guys, I bought this brush for years. When I mean years, 4 or 5 years ago. I've never used it, or if I've used it, let's see if it is going to work today. And I'm going to start blending from my cheekbone. If you really want that sharp contour effect look, this is a perfect brush. But do I like it is the question. Do I like it? It's not bad, it's not bad, it's not the best, it's not the worst, so let's just leave it like so. So with this brush, it's going to make my face feels heavy. My face is going to feel heavy, so that is why I think I don't normally use it. I'm going to take the contour to my neck. I'm not dragging it that much, just my truth area. I'm just going to use that to blend out the highlight, which is a lighter concealer. I'm going to start from my forehead area. Why am I doing my hand like this? Like, I don't know, girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, seriously? Hey, guy, get those stuff for me from the car. So I'm going to leave that highlight exactly there. I'm not going to blend it all the way to my brow tail area. I'm just going to leave it there, because when I do that, it's going to make my eye get wider, and which I don't want that. I just want to leave it exactly under my eye and between my inner corner. This is our highlight. This is our highlight, okay? This is our highlight. So without, I'm not dragging it too much, like it's going to look like Botox on your eye. So right now I'm going to be taking my foundation brush. I'm just going to blend the edges of my highlight under my eye so that everything can look super well blended, and you can still have that highlight under your eye in your inner corner, not in your cheekbone. So yeah, and I'm going to do the rest of my face as well so that everything can match together. You don't see any definition of contour and highlight. If you like it. So yes, so guys, you guys know how we do it, how we roll. I can never use any other contour brush. I can only use this e.l.f. contour brush, or I can only use Makeup Factory contour brush to contour my nose, or e-cosmetic. But especially I do love, this is my baby girl, this is everything. So I'm hoping it's not going to get spoiled so fast. Contour or what? So you see what I mean? It's leaving the product exactly the place I apply it. Rather, it's just, in other words, it's just giving me extra snatch nose. As you can see, wow, this is everything. This is just everything. This is just everything. Guys, to set under my eye from creasing, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bone, from creasing, from oiling, from the concealer not to be moving around, I'm going to be using the Airspun loose setting powder. This one is in naturally. Of lately, let me tell you a little bit secret what I've been doing, how to get a really perfect setting powder under your eye without you are not looking super cakey. I miss my Sacha Buttercup. I miss my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and with this Airspun loose powder, so I mix everything together, so that is going to give me that perfect shade of setting powder that I'm looking for. So firstly, I'm just going to take this MAC brush 116. I'm just going to kind of dab before I'm just patting into my skin. Let you guys know about that. Wow. Brush just to do it like so. I'm just dabbing in. As you can see, I'm not swiping, just dabbing. Guys, to contour or to bronze, I'm going to be bronzing my face. I'm going to be taking the CoverGirl Queen Ebony Bronze. This one right here. Taking my brush right here, Makeup Factory brush. The other one I can use it, so I'm just going to contour or bronze. Don't swipe, I always like to dab. So with that, the product is going to stick exactly to the direction you want it to be, to that area you want it to be. So yeah, So for my nose, this is going to be too harsh for my nose. I'm going to be taking the MAC or the Right Angel contour kits, this one right here, and this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. I'm going to be taking this shade to contour my nose with my MAC Mirror Skin Finish in dark deep, and taking my Morphe brush just to set my whole face with the brush, with the powder, not the brush, of course, with the brush and the powder together. So guys, to give my cheeks a little bit of live definition, I'm going to be taking this Catrice waterproof blush, and this one is called Burgundy. It looks like very beautiful and at the same time super pigment, guys. Burgundy. So I'm going to be taking this Technique brush right here to apply the blush on my cheeks with one touch like this. You're good to go. You see how pigmented it is. So guys, without highlight, the makeup game is not complete, right? As you guys know, for a long time now, I've not been really highlighting. I do highlight the point of my nose and the bridge of my nose and my inner corner and my chin. So I'm going to do that right now. And to do that, I'm going to be taking the ABH Glow Kit. That's Glow Kit. So I'm going to be taking this shade right here, kind of eyeshadow brush to do that. But before I do that, I'm going to be taking my All Nighter setting spray. I'm just going to spray it on my brush. The reason why I'm spraying it on my brush is going to give me extra pigment without it not looking too matte on my face. I'm going to be taking the shade, like I said, the bridge of my nose, my chin. I'm going to highlight my brow bone when I'm done with my eye look. Yeah, good. I don't need highlight there, like I don't need the sake of this video. You can do it, okay, but for now I'm not into it. I'm going to be taking my blush brush just to blend it out because I don't want it to be too pronounced. So guys, and I'm going to lock my face, to lock everything into my skin. I'm going to be taking this Too Faced setting spray. I'm just going to shake it one more time. Yeah guys, that's pretty much it, and I hope I didn't miss anything. If I do, please let me know in the comment section below. This is how I get my super full coverage glamorous face, and I'm happy with the results, and I'm happy with all the products that I used, and everything is going to list down below. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to do my eye look. Without the eye look, the makeup isn't done yet, right? So just stay tuned for the finished look, and I'm going to see you all in my next
is that light work with the bass on the track, on my face to the back like I'm taking a slap. I need a drink but it's straight from the tap, and I'm hating the slack. Couple man stand around like the hate in the gaff.